video, Michael. Hey everybody, it's BJ and Cooking and Things. I'm trying to make a video today. I'm still not quite well. I don't feel too good. But I wanted something that we usually eat a lot in the wintertime when I was young. And this is what old people in my day called sweet potato bread. No, it's not like pumpkin bread or banana nut bread. It's something, a version to that. But I call it like a sweet potato slash pudding, because it's not like a bread. It's not thick enough to be a bread. But what I'm going to use today will be a stick of butter. Can you see what I'm putting in the camera? It's 1 stick of butter already melted. Vanilla flavor. Cinnamon. 1 egg. Whoop, like broke my egg right then. Sugar. And flour. And like you see, I already got my potatoes ready. And I baked the potatoes. I baked these potatoes probably 2 days ago. But I just didn't have the energy, y'all, to start fixing it. So I'm going to put the butter in. No, I believe I put the, I'm going to start out with a 1/2 cup of flour, y'all. Because I don't want it bready like a regular bread. I'm going to start off about like a 1/2 cup of flour. Because we didn't put a lot of, Mama didn't put a lot of flour in hers. Like I said, it was more like a potato pudding. But old people from around my neighborhood called this potato bread. And the key to this kind of cooking, this, y'all, I got my oven already preheated to 400. It's already ready. Like I said, the key to this is baking it and making sure the bottom is very, very crispy. Let me hold that. And you bake it a long time until the bottom gets real brown, y'all. That's the key to that. And then when you let it sit, after you cook it, you take it out and let it sit and get cool. Then you cut it up, and it's real good. I'll show y'all the end results. But I'm gonna start out too with half this sugar, and I might end up tweaking it because I don't use Dixie Crystal. I have to buy the cheapest, y'all. But I always put more vanilla than anything else. So I'm going to put 2 of these. 2 teaspoons.
Vanilla, you said?
Vanilla. Vanilla flavor. And vanilla. Now next, y'all, I'm going to put cinnamon. And I would say I'm going to use... I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of this cinnamon. See? Yeah. 2 of these cinnamon. Because I'm going to taste this. And now, I do my melted butter, y'all. And I'll be cooking this in my orange skillet. And like I said, the key to this is cooking this a long time. And this was like, I think it was 3 small potatoes, 1 large potato. And that's the reason I cut back on the flour, because usually it's more potatoes than this. Yeah, I'm still getting little eggs every now and again, y'all. I was telling my husband this morning I like 4 eggs and I'll have a dozen. Which that's saving me what? saving me $10, $8. It's a pure shame. You remember a few years back, y'all, they said something was wrong with the chickens, and the chicken food was causing the chickens not to lay. It was buying it from Tractor Supply. Chickens weren't laying. But you know, some people said they proved that to be a fact, that the government did that to raise the price of eggs at that time. And people were feeding their chickens that feed, and they really weren't laying, y'all. Yeah, you got to mix this up real good. And you don't, like you see me mixing it up with a spoon. You don't need a mixer. And you can take this and put anything you want in it. But my mom, we didn't. We just made it like this. And this, like I said, this was what they called, old people called sweet potato bread. And we had this a lot in the winter. Yeah, I mean, this was something you'd go to in the house all the time. You knew you would go get this. So let me taste this and make sure I don't need any more sugar. So these potatoes is not very sweet. I bought I bought a box of sweet potatoes this year. I got ripped on my sweet potatoes, y'all. The man I usually get them from, he did charge me $20 for that box of potatoes, and it wasn't even full. And I didn't go get them, but Mike did. And I told Mike, I said, if I'd have went, I wouldn't have bought them, because he didn't fill the box up, and then the potatoes were smaller than they normally were, and it was not that good. But the time I gave my daughter some, and we cooked a couple times, we were out. So these came from Food Line a few weeks back, and they're not that good either. But I don't like to use canned potatoes as much as I can. I like to use, you know, fresh potatoes. I know I don't need no more flour. So that was a half a cup of flour. I'm going to use a little bit more of this sugar. Like I said, this is not Dixie Crystal, y'all. Let me get another spoon. I'm kind of sick. Still. I'm still taking Dayquil, y'all. I thought I've already finished my whole 5-day supply of the COVID medicine. I'm still coughing and still running a low-grade temp. Head still stopped up. Chest is still stopped up. But this COVID, y'all, was very funny. It had my bowels running. But they say this is a new kind that does your bowels like that. So now I'm going to see if I got it sweet enough without using that rest of that sugar. Use just about all of it. That's all, you know, that's all I'm going to have left out of a whole cup. So it's almost a whole cup of sugar. And like I said, if you use Dixie Crystal, you probably won't need but half a cup. Now, I'll show you what I'm getting ready to do. Like I said, the key to cooking this is cooking this in a orange skillet. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me for coughing so much. And I'm not over my food. I'm way over here at the stove now. Yep, I'm all the way over here at the stove. I'm waiting on the food. I'm greasing up my skillet, my orange skillet, to put the bread in it. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, it's got butter in it, but you're gonna need something to the back bottom of it to make it. Like I said, the key to this is cooking it a long time, making the very bottom brown. Okay? And I'll tell you what I put in the bottom of that skillet when I get back over there. And you're going to be like, really? Oh, yes. And this is old-fashioned, and I'm going to just go ahead and call it the way I want to. Native American cooking, black cooking, either way, anything you want to call it, southern cooking. But this is the way we cooked. This is the way we cooked when we were coming up. This is the way we were taught. Is it good for you? Might not be. But I'll tell you what. I don't know of a lot of old people back then coming up with the stuff that we got now. And I know one thing. I was looking at Google the other day. And I was Googling up corn. Because, you know, we were raised on field corn, y'all. Not Silver Queen. Excuse me. We were raised on field corn that you raise for the hogs. Yes, like you heard me. Raised for the hogs. And the cows or whatever to eat. We were raised to eat that corn. When people would get ready to put up corn, that's what it was. Okay, I got in the bottom of this skillet. This is lard. You remember the other day I cooked the chicken and fried the chicken in lard? Well, this is some of the lard that was left in the frying pan. I just put some of it in there. And let me cough, y'all. Got to cough with me. Hold that, baby. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Cover up my mouth. Woo. Wow, wow, wow. That's one reason I didn't want to cook. But I got to do something with these potatoes. I can't let my potatoes go to bed. And I wanted this bread. Okay. Then you just put it in the middle of your pan. And see, this orange skillet will help it brown. You want it extra brown on the bottom. That's the best part of it. Is browning it. Getting that crispy brown taste to it. And I know I'll probably get some bad comments talking about heart attack, whatever. Each to its own. I learned to say thank you and keep on going, y'all. Because back to what I was telling y'all about corn. We were raised to eat corn out the old yellow corn that people raised and took up for the winter for their animals. We would get that corn when it was first started getting full, you know, while it was young and tender. And that's the corn we were raised on eating. We didn't know what eating Silver Queen was. First time we ate Silver Queen, we was like, where did they get this corn from? I didn't even know that corn even exists. And I still to this day prefer the old corn that came out the fields for the animals. Well, come to find out, now they're saying that corn's not safe to eat. For the chemicals that the farmers has to put on it now to make it preserve for the animals, and the animals are eating it, and it's going straight through our bloodstream and all. And I was like, well, you know, that makes sense. That's the reason they're saying now that corn was not made for us to eat. That corn was for animals. And it causes, and I forgot the name of that. I will look it up again and give y'all the name. It's not just in field corn, y'all, that's raised for animals. They said it's in all corn. All corn now that they even can. Everything. And now I know why the people saying don't eat corn. Don't want humans to eat corn because corn is bad for you. But they come out saying that you can't digest it, right? No, there ain't no such thing as that. It ain't that you really can't digest it. It is the chemicals, y'all, that they put in the corn that's making it grow. It causes cancer. Well, you know, years ago, old people didn't have that stuff in their gardens and in their fields of raising for their animals. They would take a field that they had animals on that year, put them in another pasture, and then they would plant that corn, or they would plant their garden. And the fertilizer they used was out, the manure from the animal. Until these farmers started buying these chemicals to make it grow faster. This is where we see all the stuff killing people. But it's a chemical they put in the dirt now to make the corn grow that they're saying it's unsafe for us to eat. And because it gets in the animals eat it, it's in their system, and we eat the animals, and it's in our system, and it's killing us. Call them cats. But this is how you do, y'all. And like I said, I got the oven on 360. And it's been beat, so it's been ready. And what I'll do, I'll check this in about an hour, hour and a half, because it'll take a long time to cook. It'll be done, but I'm trying to brown the bottom. I want the bottom to get real brown. And y'all, I hope everybody's doing good. Hope nobody gets sick. But it's been snowing here now off and on for about an hour. And I'm going to do a live when I feel better. I got something to tell y'all. I'm not going to tell you now, but I got something to tell you when I go live. But it'll be a little bit, y'all, before I go back live again, because I'm not feeling, like I said, I'm not feeling 100%. I'm not doing good. I don't know how I'm going to get over this mess. Because this was bad, y'all. I mean, when I tell you this one was bad, this one was bad. Today, a week ago, Mike and I were really, really, truly, really sick. And Wednesday night, when I went to bed, when I took the COVID medicine, I had forgotten. And like I said, I took this medicine before. This was not my first go around, y'all. But when I went to bed, I forgot about you not being able to take Tylenols with that medication for temperature. And I started taking Tylenols because I had a temperature and Michael had a temperature. We both were running fever. But Mike was not on the COVID medicine. His doctor didn't put him on it. She put him on another kind of medicine because she said that COVID medicine sometimes causes COVID pneumonia. So she just gave him a real strong antibiotic. Well, this time last week, like I said, y'all, we were real sick. I mean, very, very, very sick. Our mouth was blistered and everything. Well, that night, I was still running a temperature, and I started taking Tylenols. Didn't know the Tylenols, along with the COVID medicine, was causing a side effect, and it was literally, I was overdosing, y'all. That stuff was hurting me to the point I was throwing up. My horses felt like it was on my head. My head hurt so bad. I was in tears crying, and I told Michael, I said, Mike, because y'all, I had a sister to die from COVID in 21. And she was in isolation for 5 or 6 days. And the day she come off of isolation, she died the next day. So, yeah, I'm saving this to put in my flowers, y'all. But anyway, I told Michael, I said, Michael, I'm not going to the hospital to die like my sister died. I said, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die here tonight. And I told him, I said, I love you. And remember that. That's how bad I felt, y'all. I literally didn't think I was going to make it to that next morning, Thursday morning, because I felt bad. And I mean, I had not felt this bad the whole time I had COVID the first 2 times. But I just wanted to share that a little bit with y'all. But I'm going to have a live. Like I said, I'm going to go live, and I'll try to give everybody when and how and where and everything. And I'm going to tell some more stuff. But don't forget to like, y'all. If you view the video, I mean, if you go on it and you see what's going on and you look at it, hit the like button. Hit that thumbs button. Because that lets YouTube know not only did you view the video, you like the video. That's more, y'all. That gives me a stronger rating with YouTube. And I'd love to have some new subscribers. Thank you for the subscribers I have. I'm 2,900 now, y'all. Thank God, almost 3,000. But believe it or not, I didn't know YouTube was as bad as it is. I mean, I don't know how people's making money on it unless they do it every day, constantly. There's not, even though I've got that many subscribers, there's still not a lot of money, y'all. Believe me, it's not a lot of money. And they don't even pay you unless you make $100 a month. You've got to make $100. So I would appreciate anybody that would subscribe, like, and share. And I will be back with to show you what this tater bread looks like. Bye, y'all. Take care.